You probably already knew this, but one out of every two clinical studies, it's going to fall behind schedule. Now, to the average person, they may be thinking, so what? But you're not the average person. You're probably the VP of medical or head of clinical or lead a clinical study team. And you know it's time that you will never get back. Now, if this has never happened to you, or you think it will never happen to you, you could just skip the rest of the video. But if you worry that this will happen, or you're struggling with it right now, it's worth a listen for just a few minutes. I'm Dan Seawald. I'm the founder and CEO of Deliberate Innovation, and I've been in the pharma industry for over 25 years. I've worked from the research space to product development to corporate innovation. And I know how it feels to have a stalled study. And I also know what it takes to crack complicated, multifaceted problems. I've done it, we've done it inside companies like Roche and Pfizer, and we're doing it at Deliberate Innovation for the past several years. So here's the thing, folks. There's rarely one single issue or person to blame when your study falls behind. That's why our study acceleration model focuses on these really delicate interrelationships amongst your axis of partners. And those are your patients, your service partners, your investigators, and you, the study sponsor. You know, when there's misalignment amongst these groups, a whole variety of issues will emerge, whether it's your investigator struggling to attract eligible study participants, or your CRO is just not aligned with the objectives or the inclusion-exclusion criteria. That's why we created this. And we created this 5-step approach, which starts with the initial phases of understanding, researching, and validating so we know what we're trying to solve for. It culminates into a 1 to 1.5 day deliberate problem-solving workshop, which will yield ideas, action plans, and a community that lasts far beyond the workshop when it's over. Let me go a little deeper. Part 1, understanding. It's all about getting deeper on the precise pain points and problems in your study ecosystem. We try to get at what's slowing you down by using 2 creative techniques, fact-finding and problem mapping. Next, we've isolated the cardinal issues at this point with the study team. Then we need to validate and research with the various stakeholders to make sure that we have a deeper and a more nuanced understanding of the problems that we need to solve. Next, translate those problems into challenges that we can do some crowdsourcing on. The best ideas are sometimes outside. So we solicit starter ideas from our network of experts. And for the more complex and nuanced problems, we'll look for solutions not just in the clinical or pharmaceutical domain. We go outside to analogous industries and domains to find solutions that can unlock unique possibility. All of this culminates into the live workshop. The workshop starts with a bang. High energy, fun, purposeful. We reestablish baseline understanding of the study, the progress to date, and the key issues. But then we delve deeper to focus on the top priority issues. We insert insights and thought starters to get pragmatic solutions. And then we use some provocative techniques to get innovations that your team has either not thought of or not tried before. All this culminates into executable concepts, action plans that will have accountability and project management behind it so you can execute. In the end, we don't just fold up our tent and leave. That's where part 5 comes in. We capture every contribution, every idea, every artifact from start to finish. And we also provide you with recommendations. What's more, we're going to build you a custom secure portal that you and all of your participants will be able to go back to and visit long after the workshop's over. It'll have study materials, data, outputs, and ideas. So here's the thing. It's really easy to keep doing what you've always done before. It's safe, it's familiar, but change and success, it can't happen without doing things different from what you've always done. At Deliberate Innovation, we're systematic innovators. We'll push you every step of the way to succeed. And we're there not just to facilitate. We want you to win. We're on your side. So if you listened all the way through this video, chances are you may be facing a challenge and you need help. So give me a call and let's spend 30 minutes talking through your challenge. If in 30 minutes you don't feel like we can make a deliberate difference for you, then nothing ventured, nothing gained. But at the end of those 30 minutes, we'll give you a recap. We're going to give you recommendations and a couple of tools that you can use free of charge. So I thank you for joining, and I look forward to connecting with you. So make sure you hit the button on this page to schedule time. It will be worth your while, I promise.